my support. I'm so excited. I'm excited to share this moment with you guys. I'm nervous. Okay, we should go. I'm just nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous. So it's 6 a.m. and it's also trash day, and I can't stand trash day, but it is what it is. Did you know that trash bags come in the package upside down, so that all you have to do is take them out and put them in your bag and then push that part forward? I'm not explaining this well, but just try it the next time you open a trash bag. So I moved on to packing lunches. All three of my kids are completely capable of packing their own lunch, but I love to do it for them still. So I was packing Audrey's lunch, getting her apples, and everything else she requested for her lunch. And then I realized that our Halloween candy was still in the buckets, and that was just making me feel really disorganized. So I decided to label all of the bags with their names and put their candy in each bag. This is the time where I'm like, am I a type A mom? I think I'm a type B mom, but I have type A moments when I really need organization. And then I decided I also needed the Snickers. Whenever you're watching this, it is Monday for me. I have to just say, daylight savings has been amazing to me so far. I know that it sucks that everything gets darker earlier, and that is a bummer. The kids legitimately go to school when it's dark, and if they take the bus home, they get home when it's dark, which is crazy to me. But the extra hour, I feel like a new human. I don't know if I just wasn't prioritizing my rest, but I was so tired for the last 2 weeks, I feel like, and now I'm blessings to this extra hour. I feel like a new person. Braids are coming out this week, y'all. Don't even worry about it. Also, let me just say, someone messaged me on Instagram and they were like, okay, Bray, how long are we keeping these braids? And I just have to say, I have redone my braids. I've had braids for the whole summer all the way in through the fall, but I have taken them out and re-put them in multiple times. I just don't really share that process, but trust me when I say these are not the same dusty braids that I had put in June or July or whenever that was. Not the same, but they do need to come out. And I've just been procrastinating because I do it myself to save money, and I just need to make time to do it. But this week's goal, on top of taking these braids out, is something that I was watching this TikTok. It always starts with I was watching TikTok. And this guy was talking about how consistency and discipline will get you so much further in your life than really anything else. And that just hit me because that's something that I struggle with. I can be really motivated, really consistent for I feel like a week. And then I'll just hit this point where I get tired, or I just get, down, or something happens and I'm just it's just hard for me to stay at that same level. So I'm trying to work on something that he said in the video, the TikTok. He said, stick to the plan and not your mood. And so that has been my mantra for the last week or so, and I'm going to continue it. Every day, even when I started to feel a certain way, I would just repeat to myself, stick to the plan, not your mood. It's really easy to slip into self-doubt. It's really easy to slip into imposter syndrome and then get into a mode where you're doubting yourself and not doing what you know you need to do because you're your mood has shifted, But if you stick to your plan and not your mood, and just remind yourself, stick to the ultimate goal, even if in this moment I feel frustrated, or even in this moment if I feel like it's not going to work, stick to the plan. Getting my workout clothes on before I drop kids off at school, 10 out of 10 will work out usually because I'm already dressed, I'm already ready to go, and after I drop them off, I go to my class. Oh, we're going to stick to the plan. There's 2 months left in this year, which are going to be beautiful and amazing. We're not going to put pressure on ourselves. We're not going to stress ourselves out with January's around the corner. We're just going to start slowly and just stick to what we need to do and try our best to enjoy these last 2 months. Does anyone else feel like you live at the grocery store? I was just here last night, and I realized today that I need more things because I want to make an apple crisp and I want to make more tomato soup. So it is officially fall. in my mind now that it's finally like overcast and rainy. It's really actually not that cold today, but I'm craving tomato soup, and I thought I would be fine because I made it like the last 2 weeks and we've been eating a ton of tomato soup, but I love the soup I've been making. I roast my tomatoes with onions and basil. Sometimes I do bell pepper too, or red pepper. I roast all the veggies and then I blend them and make this amazing soup. Oh my god. It's actually so good. Just soup season. But yeah, this tomato soup with a grilled cheese sandwich has just been my go-to lately, and I'm craving that. So I'm gonna get more tomatoes, more onions, more basil. And then I randomly felt like I wanted to make an apple crisp because when I was a kid, my mom always made apple crisp at the beginning of fall. And I've just been feeling really nostalgic and just craving that. So I'm gonna get ingredients to make that. Grab a quarter beforehand. You already know which grocery store I'm going to when you need a grocery haul. I went to Aldi. I absolutely love Aldi. It's so affordable. The only thing about Aldi is sometimes they don't have everything, so I have to go to another store. But usually I find everything I need there. So first up, the stuff that wasn't on the list. These cinnamon churros are so good. They don't always have them, but if they do, you should snag them. They're really good. They're not too sweet, and I got 2 bags because I feel like we've eaten 1 bag in one sitting before. So 2 bags for sure. And then the kids, well, mainly the boys, they like these apple straws. So I pack these as a snack in their lunch. Sometimes they're just like crispy little cinnamon, kind of similar to the churros, but a little bit more of an apple flavor. No nutritional value here, you guys. These are just fun little delicious snacks. So got those. And then because I'm making tomato soup, I got tomatoes on the vine. These are really good, especially when it's not fresh tomato season anymore. Like I usually like to go to the farmer's market and get tomatoes, but I feel like now that it's fall, you know. Anyway, so I got 2 bags of those. And then I also got a bag of peppers because I'm gonna roast that with the tomatoes and onions for my soup. So good. And I got some chicken stock, another can of diced tomatoes for my chicken tortilla soup that I'm making later. And then I also got apples because I'm making a apple crisp. I just want to make all the things. Onion powder, cumin for other recipes. Actually, you know what? Let me just start putting some of this stuff away. Why not? Why not? There. That there. And then olive oil. Nothing interesting there. I feel like I'm always running out of olive oil. Maybe I used too much. Okay, next bag. This is actually Walmart because Aldi didn't have a few things I needed. Like they didn't have basil. Let me just stay focused. I'll do Walmart next. Moving on. Oh my gosh, I got ice cream. I forgot for the apple crisp. I need to put that in the freezer. Just vanilla bean ice cream. So I feel like you have to top your apple crisp with vanilla bean ice cream. So good. More frozen fruit. Someone said I should be buying frozen fruit at Costco, and I really should because we go through frozen fruit like no one's business. And between Maddox and he loves a smoothie every day. He also just eats frozen fruit just as a snack. He's obsessed, and I love that for him. I also have a smoothie every day. Should be getting this at Costco, but whatever. I got blueberries. I got mango chunks. And what else? This is why you don't grocery shop hungry. I mean, like, why did I buy this? For real though, why did I buy this? Because I was hungry. The tortilla crusted flounder. Not that it's gonna be bad, but I usually don't like to buy packaged fish. I don't know, this is literally a hungry purchase, and I'm probably gonna eat one right now for lunch. I'm gonna put it in the air fryer and try it. Hungry purchase. Spinach, and then some hand soap to refill. And that is, oh, Walmart. You guys, you know what I'm realizing that I forgot that I literally said this morning that I needed as I was struggling? Toothpaste. And did I get toothpaste? No, because I'll have to go back now. Oh, I could kick myself. Okay, they didn't have basil anywhere. So I bought a whole freaking basil plant because I couldn't find basil and I really need basil for my tomato soup. So I bought a whole plant. Hopefully I will never be out of basil again. Whipped cream because Kylan, that boy loves whipped cream on his hot chocolate and all the things. Avocados because they had avocados at Aldi, but none of them were remotely close to being ripe. Like, not even in the next day or so. Jalapeno for my soup. And then, I love Olipop. And this cream soda flavor is so good. So I got that too. And that is everything! Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. That's the grocery haul. You wish this were you, don't you? Okay, you guys, I should not have hated on this. This tortilla and crusted chicken is actually really good. Did a little side salad, a little basmati rice. I'm proud of myself. I have the worst habit of going all day and not focusing on what I'm eating. I mean, on good weeks I do, but on other weeks I just get really busy and then I just kind of snack on stuff that's not always nutrient dense. So I'm working on that because our gut is connected to everything. Your gut health is literally connected to your mental health. In the last couple of weeks, I've just been feeling a little mentally just not as good. And so I'm doing an inventory of what I'm eating and trying to focus on that a little more because it's all connected. And eating candy as a meal every day is not a good idea. Oops, it's like a winning snack. And then you just dip it?
Yeah, you just...
You're so Maddox is going to make his infamous strawberry smoothie. You want to do it over here? I have all your ingredients, I think. You want to do that first, probably, right?
I don't want to try one, actually.
You and your frozen fruit. You love frozen fruit.
I want
Is it good? He says, That's probably good. I think you might be the only one eating this time, drinking this.
add some of this.
A little bit of vanilla extract.
So 1 cup, right?
No, not 1 cup. I think just pour a few drops in. I think it was like a teaspoon or so.
Is that good?
Well, I didn't see, but yeah, that's probably good. There you go. Concentration, please. And now your honey.
1 cup of honey, right?
Not 1 cup. I think it was literally like a third or not even a third cup. Maybe a couple tablespoons. My vintage teaspoons. I would do 2 of these.
At least?
Yeah, that's a tablespoon. See how it says tablespoon right here? 1 tablespoon. Oh my. Okay, it's all different. Here we go. Way to go, dude. Gotta save the QT cups. Whew. So it's election day and I didn't think I'd be feeling this much anxiety. I'm feeling very anxious, but I am focusing on what I can control. I am unplugging from social for the rest of the day. I've already decided after I go vote, I'm gonna put my pajamas on and I'm just gonna bake and like self-care all day. So yeah, I'm getting kids ready for school. I love the fact that the boys usually watch a little bit of a movie while they're eating breakfast before school. And I don't know, something about Disney movies first thing in the morning is just like so comforting to me. I don't know. It's like an excuse to just feel comforted. I find Disney movies to be very comforting. So they're watching a movie and I'm making hot chocolate and breakfast. So many deep breaths. So many deep breaths today. I'm just like, we cannot control it, right? We can only do our part. So I had planned to vote early, but then I procrastinated because I had anxiety about it. And a lot of times things that make me feel anxious, I procrastinate. So I didn't vote early, even though I really wanted to. That's okay. I'm gonna vote today. Audrey actually doesn't have school today. So she's gonna go with me for this monumental moment. And I feel like I'm gonna be so emotional. I'm already feeling emotional about it. So many feelings. I haven't even put my eyebrows on today yet. I'm like just vlogging with my big old forehead and no eyebrows. Y'all know it's serious. You know it's serious. Perfection. Oh, so good. Don't mind this attire. I'm about to shower, get myself ready. I had planned to vote early and then I procrastinated. I think I told you guys that I procrastinated because things give me anxiety. I procrastinate, and so now I'm voting day of and it's giving me more anxiety. So that's fine though. Feeling so emotional and I didn't expect to feel like this. Like excited and also just anxiety, but also just like I can't believe I'm voting for a Black woman for the first time. It's just, oh my gosh, so many things. I, to be honest, kind of had put the election in this box because I just could not process it and do life at the same time. Like, it's just so traumatizing living in this country. It's hard to process things in real time because there's too many things. There's always something crazy. There's always shootings and just craziness. And so sometimes I just suppress and put things in little boxes until I'm able to deal with them. And everything just came out today and I'm just feeling so many emotions. It hit me that living in this country has been absolutely traumatizing. Absolutely traumatizing. Extra deodorant because I always get nervous sweats. Extra deodorant for the nervous sweats. TMI, major
My support. I'm so excited. I'm excited to share this moment with you guys because, like, rather, whatever the outcome is, I'm voting for the first Black woman who has ever, like, this is, I don't even know how to talk, but I'm excited. I'm also nervous. I might cry. I'm sorry in advance if I cry. I don't mean to be embarrassing. I might have, like, a little moment. Ah, I'm nervous. Okay, we should go. I'm just nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous. How do you feel?
Oh, I'm really nervous, to be honest. I don't know.
It's gonna be fine.
I'm trying to be optimistic.
We are. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
She had school today for it too, so I'm like, yes, of course we're taking it. I'm so excited.
Here you go, sis. Thank you. Right down to the next two tapes.
Okay.
Is this your credit?
I don't know. I'm kind of hungry, and
I know, we
feel
need, like,
Starbucks has,
actual
like,
food.
a smaller portion.
Yeah, let's, like, get breakfast somewhere. But where do you want to go? Because I feel like I don't want to go to, like, Wendy's. But
No.
what's a good breakfast? I don't like breakfast food.
No, I don't.
I forgot. Okay, so do you want me to see if the taco place is open?
Is that fine with you?
We can eat tacos at 10:30. I don't care. I am ready to go full Christmas mode. I really am. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. And, like, all the cozy vibes, I think I'm going to do it this weekend with the kids. Because I feel ready. I'm excited for the coziness, and I think I'm gonna put the tree right here, but I don't know. We're gonna figure that out. But yeah, I don't care if it's before Thanksgiving. I do not care. I never wait till after Thanksgiving. I rarely do because I feel like only a month of Christmas celebration is not enough. Christmas is a season. Thanksgiving is a day. Thanksgiving is one day. Yes, that is the plan. This is my outfit for today. I've been feeling really uninspired, full disclosure, fashion-wise. I don't know why. I don't know. I haven't been feeling myself lately. I think it's because I need to take these crusty braids out. I'm just, like, over it. I'm over my look, and I just need something fresh. I don't know, guys. Just a moment of honesty. I'm just not feeling myself these days, but that's okay. It's okay. Okay, so I'm making chicken tortilla soup for dinner, and the recipe is you're supposed to make these, like, homemade tortilla strips. That's why it's called chicken tortilla soup, but we just put corn chips and cheese and avocado in ours and call it good. You can do the tortilla strip part, but I just feel like half the time I don't have time for that. I also love that this meal is a one-pot dinner. You can do everything. Okay, I just said that. You can do everything in one pot. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm trying this Cab Sav non-alcoholic wine because I just feel like having a glass of wine. Let's see if I even remember how to. Do I even remember how to open wine? I haven't tried a lot of NA red wine. I've been a little nervous to try because I was such a lover of red wine when I drank alcohol that I'm just like, ugh, is anything going to compare to the real deal? But that's okay. Let's give this a try. Oh, wow. It smells very legit. It smells like the real deal. stemless. Okay, let's try it. I don't know why I'm nervous. What if it's terrible? It's gonna be just fine. Let's try it. Wow, it actually is so good, and it doesn't taste like grape juice, because I'm like, if it's de-alcoholized, I can't say that word, de-alcoholized, won't it just taste like grape juice? This tastes like actual red wine. It's shocking. Also, why is this raw chicken so close to me? Ugh. Recipe is so easy. You start with a little olive oil in your pan, because you're going to cook your chicken in here first, and then you're going to shred your chicken, and then you're going to make your soup, and then put the chicken back in. So, okay, so we're going to season the heck out of this chicken. You want to season that bad boy, because what we're not trying to do is make soup with unseasoned chicken. Your base has to be, you know already. I don't have to tell you all to season your food, right? You guys know how to season your food. Okay, that's what I thought. Sometimes I do add a little of this. This is not in a recipe, but I just be throwing stuff in sometimes, because that's how I do. Just throw it in. I don't know why. It's weird. It must have been sitting in the very back. Why is it frozen? That's odd. Okay, so while the chicken was cooking, I went ahead and diced 1 onion. This recipe is very loose. You can put in what you want or leave out, but I think the onion is a good addition. So I dice it really small. 1 small onion, and then I dice a couple cloves of garlic as well. And then after I dice that, I'm going to pour it in my pan and saute it for a little bit. And then at this point, I just went ahead and decided to dice my cilantro. I think cilantro adds everything to this recipe. So if you don't like cilantro, you can leave it out, but I feel bad for you if you don't like cilantro. Okay, so I think our chicken is done. It's looking nice and juicy. We're gonna shred this and then make our soup in the same pot. I heard somewhere that you can shred your chicken in your KitchenAid. Let's see if I can find a YouTube video, because I'm like, do you just throw it in there? That seems a little unhinged. Where's the dang video? Oh, there it is.
Okay guys, we're gonna shred some chicken with the KitchenAid mixer.
This was filmed 11 years ago.
I know it works, but every time I do it, I get a little scared.
Okay, she's just putting it in.
I boiled my chicken, so it's...
Oh, you have to oil the chicken. My chicken is already... Okay, this looks unhinged, but it looks like it's working. Hopefully that's correct. I hope this works. Oh, this seems so unhinged. Okay. Let's try it. It is kind of working. Oh my goodness, it's working! It is indeed shredding the chicken. I think speed is our friend. Oh my gosh, it's working! So this is actually the point when I put in my onion and my garlic to saute, and then this is where you start making the soup part. So I drained 1 14-ounce can of corn. I drained 1 14-ounce can of black beans, rinsed those, of course, and then I seasoned that with all the things, seasoning, salt, garlic. Cumin is really good in this recipe, so definitely add cumin if you have it. And then we like it spicy, so I add a jalapeno, but you can leave that out if you don't want yours spicy. So I added, the corn, I added the black beans, and now I'm gonna add 28 ounces of diced tomatoes, but they're juices, don't drain them. Just add all that. This is what the soup looks like. Now I'm gonna add my chicken and then a little bit of chicken stock to make it a little soupier, and then it's about done. The very end is when I put the cilantro in. I feel like this makes the entire recipe. Actually, I need to add a little more. This is not enough. This makes the entire recipe in my opinion.
I'm just really happy I got this super warm today.
This is quite hot. Kai, I'm just gonna give you a little bit, okay? Ready to eat. Lila. This looks really good. I'm excited.
Wow, that is
certainly my
really
favorite
smoky.
soup ever. It is. You're gonna have to blow it. It's pretty hot. It's also a little spicy, but not crazy. But a little spicy.
I was literally telling my friends, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so hyped for my mom to make tortilla soup. And they're like, tortilla soup, what's that? I was like, are you guys serious?
I'm glad you're excited about it. Whew. So, post-election thoughts. I don't know why, but I almost feel like I had my day of grief the day of the election, because I think subconsciously in my spirit I knew what the outcome was going to be. And today I was feeling stronger. I have cried a couple times, but I feel like I'm not surprised. As a black woman living in this country for as many years as I have, I'm not surprised. I experienced firsthand that you can be the best, most qualified for a job, and they will give it to a psychopath before they will let a black woman be in charge of anything. I think for me, it's just getting over the disappointment. This was not an election about sides or being right. This was about life and death, and I think I'm just the most hurt by the people that I personally know who will look at me and be like, I'm your friend, I'm here for you, and then vote for someone who is so abhorrent and terrible. It's not even about being right. I think it's just so hurtful. And this is the only day I'm gonna cry over this, because I'm so done crying for a nation that has literally said we don't give a crap about you at all. Like, we don't give a crap about you. I'm so done crying over it. I'm done. But I'm having my moment right now. And I'm just sending love to every black girl who's feeling so bummed. And I think that was the hardest part, is talking to Audrey and knowing she was so excited for this. I don't even know. I'm guessing you're probably not watching my videos if you voted for Trump. Who knows? I don't really know. But if you voted for him, please know that you voted against so many people, and so many people are going to be hurt now because of that. This wasn't an election about being right. This was an election about life and death, and so many people are not going to be okay now, and I hope you can stand by that decision. So anyway, I know I'm preaching to the choir for most of you, and I'm sorry for crying and being emotional. Actually, I'm not sorry. I'm so done saying I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. It is what it is. But I'm just, oof. I know how it feels for people not to believe in you just because of this color of your skin. And as a black woman who has rallied and tried, and I don't even know, I think I'm just sort of like, I'm done doing all that. I'm just gonna do my best, but I'm done crying over a country who has literally said we don't give a crap about you. Not one crap. Whew, okay, but we're gonna be okay, because we're gonna carry on. We're gonna carry on like we always do. And we're going to emit as much love in this world as possible, because that's all we can do. And I'm not gonna let myself sit in anger, because that's just gonna ruin my life. I'm not gonna let myself sit in misery, because that's just gonna ruin my life. So my act of rebellion is to carry on and to continue doing everything I'm doing. That's my act of rebellion to that crazy orange psychopath. And that is all.